Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Social Sports Pad podcast.
Well then, week 5 disaster abound.
Yep.
Everybody's team always sucks.
I mean, week 5 is where injuries start to melt and teams start to go down like the Titanic, or at least a submarine going to the Titanic.
Vegas saw you coming.
All right. So, everybody, I am Ricky, your host. Alongside me, as always, is Ben and the Cobra. Our guests tonight are Alex, Billy, and Tyler. So, how we are doing things tonight is we are absolutely reacting to the deadly game that is week 5. And first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and talk about our surprise of week 5, and then we're going to ride the hype train to our wonderful destination, which is the hospital, where we're going to talk about the injuries that happened during week 5. Then we are going to, load them up, boys, and we're going to talk about our tankman of week 5. And finally, hollering at our boys and giving everybody the holla at your boy candidates for week 5. And then we will discuss the ass whooping that is about to happen to Denver in Arrowhead. So, everybody, are y'all ready for some football?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Whoa. I said, are you ready?
Yo, tell me what you want, what you really want. I'll tell you what you want.
I'll tell you what you want, what I really want.
Get the clamps!
All right, you guys, bring it together. All right.
Yeah.
So, how we're going to go ahead with each part, basically, we're going to follow a nice strict order. Ben, you're going to go ahead and start us off. You're going to be our leadoff man. Cobra, you're going to be up second. Then Alex is going to be third. Tyler, you're going to be my cleanup man at 4. Then Billy's going to be 5, and I'm going to hit 6.
Damn it.
Don't mind Ben. He's cheering about his Orioles.
Yeah, definitely.
6 to fucking nothing now.
I warned you, you have 4 more years for the small market club that
I'm
the
turning-
Baltimore
Shut up.
Orioles has to
Shut up.
rebuild again.
Shut up.
All right, go on.
All right, back to football, boys.
Well, let's get back to football! Get out of here!
All right. So yes, Ben, give us your football surprise of week 5.
The Giants I'll let Ben
I
go
didn't.
first.
I didn't do anything. Sorry. My week 5 surprises. I'm gonna cry. My week 5 surprises. Well, I don't know. Is there really a surprise?
Oh, there were a few.
There were quite a few, my friend.
I mean, you probably definitely wanted to erase one out of your memory.
He probably won't talk about that one. He don't want to.
He might, but
I would
somebody's going
say-
to.
The Jaguars beating the Bills.
I wouldn't really call that,
a bit of a surprise. More of a rigging, but
I mean, a lot of people say it is a rigging because, Jacksonville does win, usually in London. Like, how many times have they lost in
the Ginger
London?
Hammer was literally in the booth that day.
Dude, it does not matter.
Yeah.
All right? You play the
maybe the
game and it
Bengals
happens. All right? Buffalo, during that game, could not get any sort of momentum defensively. All right? There was
Well,
either a
sure.
flag down or a player down almost every snap in that first half.
Yeah,
All right.
stupid.
It really was. I was watching that game. It was.
It was stupid. It was stupid.
I mean, no matter what, like the
The game
You
I
know,
want to erase.
it is what
I
it
don't-
is.
I don't want to erase the Giants versus Dolphins game though. Anyway, let's continue. Ben, what's your surprise?
It was the his.
Now, Ben,
Jaguars.
what
I don't really see.
I mean, other than the Jags beating Buffalo, what part about it surprised you the most about it? The dreadful discipline, the bad offense,
that
or
was
just the
probably-
Jaguars actually?
It's not the Jaguars that didn't surprise me. It's more or less the way the Bills played. Because I said last week's podcast that the Jaguars are in their hometown, basically, and it's the Bills'
Yep.
game to lose. And they did.
Yeah, and I mean, there were a lot of things that went against Buffalo. Apparently, they got there on Friday. Like,
That was stupid.
that was, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's
hey,
just
what
dumb.
can you do? Blame your travel agent. She played a game.
John Cena's out here.
You can see him. Nobody can see John Cena.
I mean, all I
Alright.
see is a camera following something around, but I see it plastered all over the Titantron.
All right.
Yeah.
So, sorry to cut you off, but yeah, what do you have anything else to add about the Jaguars Bills?
The Jaguars need to move to London.
Yeah, they'll probably have
I
another
don't know
piece
about
of
that.
Logistics nightmare.
Well, hey, it's,
Let's say that's a logistical nightmare.
I mean, it's good for the league.
Honestly, this might
Maybe.
be the jumpstart the Jaguars needed, though.
Well, I mean, not gonna lie, the Jaguars beating Buffalo, they both had big momentum, big games.
It's a morale boost for beating.
But I mean, the Jaguars whooped Atlanta ass 2 weeks ago, so they were definitely gonna ride that wave against Buffalo, and it showed. That defense was on Josh Allen like white on rice.
Oh, they were.
Yep. So.
I could say a
I
lot
mean,
of
we were also right though that a Josh Allen would win and a Josh Allen would lose.
Yes.
All right,
I mean,
Cobra.
Josh Allen said he was afraid of Josh Allen.
I mean, fair, yeah. Cobra, who are you surprised about?
All right. What I'm surprised about, this is the easiest. It just should have been Ben's pick, but it's not because it is the Bears actually destroying the commies.
I got
Ben,
a reason why I
how does it feel to know that a Bills fan was right about your quarterback being a piece of shit?
Hey, no, okay.
He's
Well,
not a piece of shit.
In
First of all, I
defense
haven't
of Sam,
gotten to
okay,
this
in
game
defense
yet.
of Sam Howell,
He didn't have a
saving
defense.
this game.
That's it. He didn't have a defense
I
out.
mean, the Sam Howell play corner.
I'm saving.
Like honestly,
saving this
like
game
I
for, later.
huh?
I'm gonna rant on this game later. So that's
Okay,
why I,
I mean, fair, but I mean, but you're like, yeah. But yeah, Sam Howell. Sam Howell could not
But Sam-
block
I'm gonna
for
say
Sam
this.
Howell.
I'm gonna
Brian
say this.
Robinson.
Exactly. Ricky's right. Sam Howell is a good quarterback. That dude
No,
can play.
I
However,
saw him live in
been
Buffalo.
sacked.
No, he's not.
20 not
He is
he's
a
been
career
sacked 20
backup at best.
he's been sacked 29 times. Leading career
It's-
league leading 29 times. The only reason why another team is so far ahead of them is because the Bears allowed a whole bunch of people.
I mean,
to
you
be
kind
fair,
of
you have
so.
Daniel Jones second place for sacks, dude.
You can't
Listen,
throw the
I
ball,
mean,
man.
I like Sam Howell as a quarterback. I mean, Sam Howell almost had that comeback even against the Bears.
Sam Howell
All right.
reminds me of a Josh
One-
Allen. I'm gonna go on a rant later.
One,
and you'll
it's
hear it.
not. It's not Sam Howell's fault that nobody could block or could stop DJ Moore. All right, DJ Moore almost had 4 touchdowns in that game.
Can't
all right,
stop the
but a
refs
ref
either.
said
You
he
can't-
stepped out of bounds, but he did not step out of bounds. All right.
You can't stop
That's
the
why
refs from
DJ
playing
Moore
against
is
the
more
defense.
than likely going to be talked about later when we go about Holla at your boy.
You might as well ink my Holla at your boy player right now as the referees.
Well, that's the holler at my boys for the fucking Washington game. I'm gonna go on a rant. You'll
No,
hear it.
it's just referees, period. Ref ball. All right. Like I said, that's my thing is the Bears over the commies. That is my pick.
The Bears getting a win finally. Okay, Alex, give us your surprise from week 5.
I guess my surprise is, can we call Max Crosby a top 10 defensive player?
A kicker.
Max Crosby.
No,
That's
that's
Mason.
Mason. He don't do it anymore.
I was like, wait a minute, Max Crosby. I'm like, oh, is that who does he play for again?
He plays for the Raiders. I
The
saw him play
Raiders, yeah.
last night, and I think that was the game that was like, you know what? This dude, I would love for him to get traded to a good team.
I didn't even watch that game.
I didn't watch that game because first off, fuck the Raiders. Second off, fuck Green Bay.
Fuck Jordan Love. I don't like him. I think he's gonna be trash, and he still is trash.
Yeah, no, he overthrew a receiver and is. Mm-mm.
Fuck Danny Diapers.
He's proven me right. He threw 3 interceptions. He's proven me right so far. I don't think
Stir the pot. Stir the pot.
Anyway, my
the Packers waited too long. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, Max Crosby, the way he took over the game last night, is definitely probably the reason why a lot of people are going to be taking the Raiders over the Patriots and taking the Raiders defense in DFS next week.
True.
Crosby's the linebacker, isn't he?
No, he is a. Is it edge rusher now? I mean, it's not DN. But
he was a linebacker originally, wasn't he?
if he was an
By the way,
outside backer.
he's a flex edge. Okay.
Either way, he's good.
I'm recalling him now. I'm recalling him.
All right, I'm gonna say my picks. The fact that the Giants
Yeah,
didn't get
Tyler, what's your surprise, my friend?
my surprise is the Giants actually hung in there with the Dolphins, even with how bad we are.
Homer.
I mean, granted, the Dolphins
Or is it because they
made a lot of
actually
mistakes.
because Daniel Jones actually did the right thing and got injured and it came in Ty God Taylor?
Actually, no, that's not my real one. My real one was actually
No. Like they were in it before.
I mean,
The
honestly,
Dolphins were making a lot of mistakes, and the Giants capitalized on it.
Actually, the Giants were playing really good defense, and honestly,
They were.
if Daniel Jones could make better decisions, we would have actually been in that game.
Daniel Jones had a line.
To be fair, Daniel Jones
down 6 times.
I was going to say, to be fair, Daniel Jones is the only reason why the Giants are being held back in a way.
Wrong. I think
he's not
right
old.
here,
He's not the old
Daniel Jones is a serviceable quarterback. I mean,
He's on the wrong team. He's on the wrong team.
They aren't supporting it. They are really not supporting
They really are.
Yes,
no,
they're not. You're
What
right.
do you
I
have
agree
against
with you.
NFC
I think he's on the
quarterback?
wrong team.
I hope you realize the same thing happened to Eli Manning early in his career too.
Ooh! Braun Breaker just
Well, I was
punched
going to
John
say
Cena.
more like Daniel Jones is the New York version of Lamar Jackson. All right,
Is it like he can't throw?
other than Saquon Barkley, can you name an offensive weapon that they have? In
Jalen
the
Hyatt.
Darren Waller. Didn't they trade for him?
Definitely Waller. Okay, they don't have the stone hands of Evan Ingram. I get it.
Yeah, true.
No,
He's
okay.
in Jacksonville now.
No, what I mean is, all right, when Saquon Barkley is down, all right,
Do you see how
Matt
bad
Breida is just, he's 5 years ago. That's pretty much it. All right, he's not a serviceable backup. He's not a starter anymore in this league. All right.
Just like Josh Norman. Like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, no, he's on the practice squad. Bills now.
That's laughable.
do we want to even
So
talk
he
about
got
that?
knighted
No,
by King Henry.
my actual surprise was watching Washington get the shit kicked out of them.
That is not a surprise to me.
That's a good
All right.
thing.
Billy, what's your surprise from week 5?
My surprise, the Jets teabagging all over the Denver Broncos.
But no, how is that a surprise? How's that a surprise?
I mean, it's the Broncos.
Broncos country, let's die. Poor Joey Overstreet.
Yeah.
I do actually, in a way, I do actually kind of feel bad for fucking Broncos fans.
Like
Poor Brandon Perk.
Like Nathaniel Hackett, after he lost his job in Denver.
Poor Brandon Perna.
You know what, boys? Fucking go full on scorch earth. I don't care
You
if
know
you
what they
throw
need
an
to do?
interception or turn the ball over. Make them pay in blood.
Why do they
Hey,
have
I
Peyton?
mean,
Why don't they have Peyton Manning over there helping?
Peyton
Peyton
Manning's
Manning's doing his own thing.
Peyton
The
Manning
Peyton
is
and Eli show is a hit.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And that
That's it.
that
That's the
and
reason why
he's
he
a
ain't over there.
and
He
he is
doesn't
a
give him like
professor
advice or
at the
nothing.
University of
Like,
Tennessee.
No, he's on the fucking on the Manning cast on fucking Monday Night
Yeah.
Football.
Why?
It's Monday Night Football. My bad.
man, I know he's on the show and everything, but Jesus Christ, they need to do something because that team is horrible.
All right.
I mean, Russell Wilson's still
So,
playing. Believe it or not, as much as I hate to say it,
Wilson's
Wilson's
playing
actually-
okay. You know,
He's
he's not
playing
playing as
solid.
bad as he did last season. I will acknowledge that. But anyway, it's Ricky's turn.
There's a
So-
lot of shit coming out about him anyway. He's a piece of shit.
so
Oi!
Ricky, go.
yeah, I'm here. You
Your
know, I
turn.
was letting Ben continue a little bit, but my
Russell
surprise
Wilson
from
is a
week
piece of shit. Sorry.
okay, but my surprise from week 5 was all the injuries
Yeah,
that
I will
happened. I
say,
mean,
yeah.
we're gonna talk about the injuries later on, but it's like Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelsey went down for a little bit. Daniel Jones,
Matt Milano.
you know,
Oh yeah.
half of the Bills' defense. Trevor Lawrence was even hurt for a couple of series. You know, I mean, he toughed it out and played during the Jaguars game.
Anthony Richardson hurt
Washington
again.
lost some players too.
Yeah, like everybody lost some players.
Oh,
You
Tank
know,
Dell.
I
He had a
mean, that's
concussion.
why instead of talking about the 49ers and the Eagles and who's going to, lose their first game first, we're going to talk about the major, which team lost, the worst, had the worst injury player hit for them, after we ride the hype train, guys. Basically, it's time once again for everybody to come aboard the hype train.
It's all
Oh,
aboard.
All right. All right. So everybody knows the drill that's been listening this season. We are going to see which teams we're believing the hype on, which teams we're pumping the brakes on, and which teams that dining car is on fire. Which teams are we abandoning ship on? All right. So Ben, take it away. Who are you hyped about, sir?
I am hyped about those 49ers whipping the Cowboys' booty.
Cowboys are not legit.
All right,
True San Francisco treat right there.
absolutely
That was
whooping that
beautiful.
Dallas ass.
And then
Chef's
fucking,
kiss.
then fucking the cheerleaders. after.
Chef's kiss. All right, Cobra, who are you all hyped about, sir?
As much as it pains me to say this, I gotta say hype on Jacksonville.
Yep, two very good, solid performances against teams that at that point were playoff worthy kind of teams. So yeah,
we're getting close. We're getting closer. Just 8 weeks away till an honesty don't get eliminated.
Yep, absolutely. So Alex, who are you hyped about? I can guess what you're gonna put.
I'm hyped about the Dolphins. I'm projecting them to finish top 3 in the AFC.
You guessed wrong.
Yeah, I guessed wrong.
All
right. Tyler, who are you hyped about?
Ooh, this is a good one. I actually am hyped about Houston, actually.
Thank you. We have a great future.
That's
just
what
need
I
an
totally
O-line.
thought Alex was gonna say.
Legit. Ricky thought Alex was going to go Homer on, but no, it turned out that Tyler stepped in.
So I said Houston only. Well, I don't know how long Nico Collins and the CJ Stroud keep up to play, but they're actually surprising everybody, not just me, how good they're actually playing. But once they keep that up against a real team, we will see. But I think Houston has a bright future.
Yep.
We
Absolutely. They
just-
are
we just
young,
need
they are
a
hungry,
Can I
and
do an honorable mention of a
CJ just needs some shot massages.
yeah. No, stay away from the massage parlors. Stay away.
I mean,
Yeah,
as
You
long
don't
as
need another Deshaun Cosby.
Please.
he keeps it clean. I mean, not gonna lie, the CJ Stroud that I saw on the field Sunday against the Falcons was definitely not the CJ Stroud I saw in Ohio State. That man started to have the eyes of a fucking football player, not a deer in headlights. So, CJ,
Kudos,
way to
Mike.
go on growing a pair of nuts.
CJ
There you
I
go.
could say,
that's coming from somebody.
you could say
and this is coming from somebody who
Texan sized.
I will say.
He is the best QB in TX now. I think everybody can agree with me on that.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, can I just say this? And that's coming from somebody who fucking hates Ohio State.
Yeah.
So just imagine that.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
Billy, who are you hyped about?
What do you think? It's the Detroit Lions.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Solid.
I like
You
that
know,
one.
The damn
They-
plan is working perfectly.
They took care of business, and they took care of business hard.
They bit some fucking kneecaps, my friend.
They did not have Amon Ra. They did not have Gibbs. They showed out, played out, and did the deed on. I mean, they dragged their sack across Carolina
They
State.
pulled a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and showed the power of their stance. Star Platinum.
All right.
God, they're cheap.
So, you know what? You know what I'm hyped about? I am hyped about the Indianapolis Colts.
Even with the injury to Anthony
I can't be mad at that, but still, fuck you, Jim Irsay.
No, I am hyped about it because, yes, Anthony Richardson just went down, but it is time for Minshew Mania 2
Minshew-
Electric Boogaloo,
Minshew-
motherfuckers.
It's Minshew's
You know,
team right now. But
Gardner Minshew is like, he has won 2 games for the Indianapolis Colts. Zach Moss is playing like, bruh, Jonathan Taylor, we don't need you. Go sit the fuck down.
But they signed him.
Yes, they signed him. But again, he's like, yo, maybe you should just like, that's the reason why they signed him. It's like, all right, Zach Moss is playing well. He's replacing me. Like, all right, let me take some money.
All right.
All right, now, I mean, now y'all like, hey, Ricky, pump the brakes on the Colts. But everybody, who y'all pumping the brakes on, Ben? Who we pumping the brakes on?
Who are we pumping the brakes on?
Yup.
Currently, we're pumping the brakes on the Ravens. They are who I thought they were. They're contenders currently.
What's up
How do
with
you
that?
the Steelers?
What's with that?
Yes, they played terribly against the Steelers.
Steelers?
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
Because guess what, Ricky? Steelers? No, Yinzer, pump the brakes on the goddamn Steelers.
All right, is that who you're pumping the
That
brakes
is what I'm
on?
saying. Pump the brakes on the Steelers. Because seriously, your coaching staff still sucks. Matt Canada's a piece of shit and needs to go because that offense ain't moving shit. The only thing that's saving the Steelers is their defense.
Absolutely.
Mainly
I
TJ
mean,
Watt more than anything.
Mainly TJ Watt. Yeah.
yeah.
But
TJ Watt goes down. That ship is that ship's getting crushed.
Yeah. That sub's getting crushed like seeing it.
Actually,
the
he
Titanic.
had an injury on his finger. He, I think he tore some ligaments, and it
He's not a
You get some tape. Get some hockey tape. You'll tape it up. You'll be fine. But seriously, again, Pittsburgh and Yinzers need to.
Taping it up
The
is
Yinzers need to
Steelers
pump the
fans.
brakes. The Steelers still ain't gone to Super Bowl. So
I mean, I kind of agree with that. They beat Baltimore. All right. Yes,
they beat Baltimore that has Lamar Jackson and a bunch of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids.
No, they actually have. They have a little bit more than that. All right, but no, I mean the Steelers right now.
Mark Andrews, I know.
But no, the Steelers are 3-2, but they beat Baltimore with only their defense and their special teams. That offense right now is that Achilles heel.
Again, made out of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids.
It's not even plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids. These are the guys that the Make-A-Wish kids feel sorry for.
Easter seals.
No. What are you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
All right. I'm gonna say.
All right.
All right. Right, so
Alex?
Alex.
Yes.
I'm pumping the brakes on Cobra. Alex, who are you pumping the brakes on?
Of course, it has to be Dallas. People were
You
overhyping her too much.
I say you fucker. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, Debbie ain't doing Dallas this time.
Oh, damn. Classics never die. I mean, yeah, like they played. But I mean, to be fair, everybody is all on the 49ers stick. I mean, the 49ers right now are the best team in the NFL.
I mean, Ricky, it is San Francisco.
Again, it's San Francisco. They are the best team in the NFL.
I was referring to San Francisco in a different way.
And I'm also pumping. I'm about to cancel you.
Whoa, cancel culture has arrived.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, continue, Alex. What makes you see Dallas pumping the brakes on?
Maybe it's time to move on from Dak.
Dak is dog shit. Thank you. Somebody else agrees with me. Thank you.
Okay. We all agreed that the Dak attack is not doing a damn thing.
Dak
All right.
is dog shit since he came to the league.
He is. He's Tony Romo 2.0. Anyway,
Tony
Yeah,
Romo at
I
least
can
had
see
somebody
that.
to really catch the ball. I mean,
he had Witten and
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is a good receiver, but okay, Brandon Cooks again 5 years ago would have been something. Brandon Cooks and. No, Michael Gallup hasn't been the same since he tore his ACL.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Who's their tight end? Because Dalton Schultz,
the biggest waste of contract ever.
And then Tony Pollard right now is it for their running game. It's just like the Giants and Saquon Barkley. All right, with Tony, if you shut down Tony Pollard, you shut down that running game. Mm-hmm. Saquon not on the field, you shut down that game for the Giants. All right. Just saying.
So now since I got the one I stole, I'm pumping the brakes on the. Hold on. I'm pumping the brakes on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh yeah, they beat up a bad team.
I was thinking either the Bengals or I was thinking pumping the brakes on the Eagles, actually.
One.
Well, the Eagles, the Rams aren't that good of a team. They played like shit against the Rams.
Remember, this is keeping up with performances from last week with DC.
So Tyler, you're sticking with one team, and it's the Bengals, right?
Yes, I don't need another drug test this week.
Good. Okay, so Billy, who are you pumping the brakes on, my friend?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta.
Specifically Desmond Ridder. We gave him 300 yards on Sunday.
Yes. I mean, if you have to score 14 points in the fourth quarter, down by, it was 19 to 7, scoring 14 points, then you are a sus-ass team.
I agree.
Damn, we really could have won that game now I think about it.
Right.
But defense gave up in the last minute and a half.
You had that. So team I am pumping the brakes on. It's the Buffalo Bills. All right.
I respect that.
I can kind of agree on you, but I'll get to them in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, so the reason why I'm pumping the brakes on the Buffalo Bills, all right, there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, season's over. And there were a lot of people who are like, yeah, the Bills are like the super class of the AFC. All right, the Bills right now, the problem that they have, all right, lies in the fact of consistency. Josh Allen one is a roller coaster. I mean, if he hadn't woke up against, in the final like 3 minutes, I mean, also to really think about it a little bit, they had a chance to win that game. They should have had a timeout. They took a timeout when Cam Robinson was injured. And the refs didn't give him that timeout back. Because of that. With the injury going on. They would have had maybe one more timeout. They maybe wouldn't have gone for the lateral that ended the game. In a bullshit kind of way.
Yeah,
but, hey, it is what it is. They had 4 quarters to beat the Jaguars. They also were not, they were leaving Calvin Ridley so wide open. It was almost like they were shaving points for Calvin Ridley's spread.
It was like basically leaving a store, leaving a retail store wide open for robbers at that point.
That's why I also believe that game was rigged. Anyway,
I mean, as a football fan, you just watch the game. I mean, as a Bills fan, like I've seen this song and dance play so many times. And I mean, for a few years ago, it was also the same song and dance that Philly played and Kansas City played. Every team has to face this. But, right now, it's Miami's division. The Bills are not playing playoff football. And like I said, in our, before the season started, Bills be lucky to even make the playoffs.
I think the Giants can beat them.
That's if they healthy. Not gonna lie, you don't have enough weapons on offense. You don't have firepower on offense. I mean, that was also the thing that happened last year, with the Giants. The Giants don't have that firepower to keep up with in a shootout.
They need receivers.
I mean, the receivers have been kind of mid this year in Giant Land. But, Eli Manning hasn't had time to find his receivers. Yes, I did call Daniel Jones Eli Manning.
Because
but like
he is
faster.
That's his mentor, Vincent Eli Manning.
So we're gonna go into the fire. We're gonna go into the fire. We're gonna pull out these teams. Pull out everybody else out. Pull away from these teams that have caused the fire. Who are you in panic mode on, Ben?
Washington.
All right.
I am absolutely disgusted with this franchise. You cannot tell me that you get a new ownership in town and the team still sucks donkey dick. It's the same shit every fucking year. I am getting absolutely fucking tired of it. And honestly, I hope they blow up the whole fucking entire stadium. Do away with the whole entire fucking team. Fucking, I don't care. Release every single one of them motherfuckers. I am tired of it.
Are we good?
They can't block. They can't defend. The fucking, what is the defender doing? What was the defensive coach doing? What is Jack Del Rio? Who is Jack Del Rio sucking? Whose dick is he sucking? Because he should not be a defensive coach right now. He is 3 years overdue from being fired. Like Jack Del Rio and fucking Ron Rivera just need to leave town take everything with them and leave Eric Bieniemy behind and just go. Because I'm fed up with it. I'm tired of it. It's the same shit. Washington sometimes does really good in the first half, and then they suck in the second half. This year it's the opposite. They suck in the first half, and then they do really good in the second half, but they bury themselves. Like, what the fuck? I'm tired of it.
When are they gonna make that the new RFK back in DC?
Man, they should just fucking move to the fucking Guantanamo Bay. Just abolish the fucking team and do away with them.
Go Gibbs.
Should have just fucking, instead of changing their name, should have just deleted the franchise altogether and go to 31 teams.
Contraction.
No,
Exactly.
send them to Alaska and make them the Alaskan Commanders.
I am tired of Washington. I'm tired of seeing losing teams. It is annoying.
To be very fair, I can feel you being a Giants fan.
What?
I feel your pain being a Giants fan.
Oh boy.
Anyway, what's next, Ricky?
Wait, what about me?
Oh, sorry, Ben or Billy.
Billy.
Go ahead, Billy.
So, who am I abandoning ship on? The New England Patriots.
Oh yeah.
Guys, let's reel it back. It is Cobra's turn, and then it's
okay.
Alex, Tyler, and Billy.
Yeah, Ben.
I
Ben
thought we
fucking
were
going up.
Oh, wait, hold on. No. I
go on
forget.
pump the
Billy did miss his pump the brakes.
Oh, shit. Ben ranted. Fuck.
Yeah, well, we've Ben got in a he got all
My-
Stiller mode. All right,
my-
so Billy, what you got?
I could have kept going.
Teams I'm pumping the brakes. It's the Houston Texans.
I thought Billy said Atlanta.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Atlanta, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
you said-
internet keeps cutting in and out.
Ah, damn it. I thought you said Atlanta, Billy.
Yeah, he did. He said ATL.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
wow!
Wow, we really got off track.
I mean, not gonna lie, that definitely fits the hype train. We do end up going off the rails when it gets into panic mode.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it definitely happens. So, Billy, why were you pumping the brakes on Atlanta instead of just panicking on them like some other people would?
They do not look that good.
They
I
don't
mean,
pass
yeah.
enough to Pitts.
You know, we could say that last week. You know, like they got their asses beat by Jacksonville. I mean,
It's Jack.
you know,
I mean,
they got
it's
lucky to have Houston, leave with a loss. Like Houston won that game.
I
It
know.
was just,
The last minute and a half.
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right. And we're still in panic mode.
So we're going back in the panic mode. All right, everybody, don't say any team name that rhymes with the Romanders.
Yes.
Copy that.
Okay, no Romanders, no Samanders.
So,
Okay, whose
What?
turn is it? Over.
I wish I could shut up.
yeah,
this stupid
it is my
bitch.
turn, and I'm going full panic mode on the Buffalo Bills. The defense got shredded, like Matt Milano's knee, like Tre'Davious White's Achilles,
Oh yeah.
like the Quan Jones. That, like our hopes and dreams right now are shredded like Matt Milano's knee. So yeah, we have the consistency of milk. You know, we have the consistency of milk. We can't play defense. We can't play offense right. You know, Ken Dorsey fucking sucks as a coordinator. You know, what the fuck are we doing?
This is our quarterback. What are you talking about?
We still So yeah, Buffalo. It's time to fucking panic, Bills Mafia. Let's just fucking tank for a better draft position. Let's get some defensive weapons. Let's start selling. God damn.
All right.
Can y'all? How much for Ed Oliver? That would be a first-round pick, right? At least.
At least, yeah. And Oliver's a stud.
Anyway, Alex, your turn.
Yep,
My
Alex, who you panicking on?
Panic time in Nashville.
The Titans.
Titans.
Okay.
It's time for them to tank.
They need a
The
better
other three
quarterback.
AFC South teams are looking good, and the Titans are the only one watching everybody have fun at home.
All right. Yeah. All right. So Tyler.
I have to stay home with my guys. I'm panicking with the New York Giants.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
The reason I'm panicking is because Daniel Jones just signed a multi-million-dollar contract. He's playing like shit, and without Saquon Barkley, we're like 2-17.
Ooh. Tank time.
All right.
And plus, we need an offensive line. I think our offensive line is actually not much better than Washington. I think we could literally interswap our offensive lines, and they would pretty much do the fucking same.
Okay.
All right. And Billy.
I said it before, but I'll say it again. It's the New England Patriots.
Definitely. It's
All
over.
that talent, and Mac Jones can't produce shit.
It's Mac Jones, though.
Oh, he can produce
Ass.
shit in the toilet.
Yeah,
It's called Bill O'Brien, Matt Patricia, Josh McDaniels,
Well,
Eric
that's-
Mangini,
It's called
Romeo
Mac Jones
Crennel.
Oh gosh.
It's called Mac Jones is taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Mac.
All right. So, team I am in panic mode on. I am in panic mode on the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
That cheese is definitely molding. Smells like feet.
I was gonna say it just it's no Gouda. Absolutely.
Indulge yourselves
Honestly?
in a down
Come on.
sleeping bag.
Dude, come on,
It strangely
Baltimore.
smells
What the
like
fuck are you
feet.
guys doing?
What?
What the fuck is Baltimore doing?
Well,
They're in a
I
war.
mean, Baltimore. It's called losing. But
It's
no.
Anyway, I got an F1 lobby set up. Can we finish up this podcast?
What happened? Why'd it get so quiet?
Whose TV is on?
What?
I'm watching NXT because my Baltimore Orioles are trash.
Sorry. I'm gonna head to work now. See y'all later.
See ya.
All right, be safe. Have fun. All right, who's next?
For that little riding the train. But yeah, like these are definitely some teams that have a lot of.
You could say
Question mark.
that Jordan Love's first 2 weeks of the season is like Brett Favre's promise to stay away from the welfare fraud money. Allegedly.
Allegedly. We're not getting sued by Brett Favre.
Yeah. We're definitely not apologizing to him.
I mean, he's already trying to
alleged.
sue Pat McAfee.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have Pat. We don't have Pat McAfee money. That is why we have affiliate sponsors like Fanatics.
Yep.
Ooh.
So basically, what we're about to do is we are over at the hospital, and the wonderful people at Fanatics.com, their code for the sale going on right now for up to 65% off site wide is turf. Kind of fitting how we are going into talking about the major injuries when they talk about turf. Basically click our affiliate link below in our Spotify and go to Fanatics.com, put in the code turf, and end up getting a great deal that won't treat.
Saquon Barkley jersey.
I'm sorry.
Get a Saquon Barkley jersey. Support the dying Giants.
I mean, get yourself a jersey that won't treat your wallet like a torn Achilles.
Now, hurry up. These deals are going fast, but don't hurry up too fast because you don't want to tear your ACL.
Oh.
Yep, but you definitely do want to hurry before that deal goes on IR.
And once again, that affiliate link is in the Spotify description down below.
So yes, as you know, basically those jokes indicated, we're going to be talking about the injuries. So basically, I want one injury that basically is doing most damage to their team. Basically, whether it be, someone's hit or not, it's just, yep. You go ahead. Ben, tell me whose injury this past week is going to do their team the most damage.
From what I'm looking at here, so far the injury that's standing up to me is Aaron Jones with the Green Bay Packers. That is definitely a key piece missing from that team.
I mean, yeah, he's already missed 2 weeks. Actually,
Does anyone
missed
know
3.
what he's suffering from?
That's his hammy. He injured his hammy week 1 against the Chicago Bears.
Or was it a strain?
It was a strain, but that's what they said. But the way he's been acting, like he may have slightly torn it. Especially with him missing time, because like he showed up last week against the Lions, but maybe he should have stayed on the bench on that one, because with the way they all played, it was ugly.
Yeah, Monday he was just in his plain clothes on the sideline.
Yep. I mean, AJ Dillon finally showed up, but that was about it on Green Bay. Cobra,
that one touchdown drive.
Which injury do you feel done the most damage in week 5?
Matt Milano, Buffalo Bills. Seriously, Matt Milano. I know they have Von Miller, but Matt Milano is a captain on that defense, and is a locker room captain as well. And I'm going to say this openly, since we're talking about this segment, I think it is about fucking time the NFL really takes a look at the fact that artificial turf is doing major damage to their entire roster field. Not just the stars, but the roster field. Aaron Rodgers, Tre'Davious White, Matt Milano. You really got to look at your artificial turf. You got to look. You just got to look at it, and not just that's fine. Like literally do your fucking due diligence, Goodell and Players Union. Fucking do your job.
Hey, like we all know the reason why the turf's in the first place. The turf is there
They
for
can do
money.
better, Ricky. They can
They
do
make
better.
enough
They
money.
have the ability to do better.
But they're not going to. They're not going to. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you realize that the league does not care about its players.
Of course, that's why they hate the NFL Players Union. Of course they do. Of course they don't care about their players.
Man.
They never have. They never will.
They're just gonna make like they care about them. Like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and protect the quarterback. Again, if you're not a quarterback in the league, you're nothing.
Yeah, you're brown bread. Yeah, you're fucked. And if you're not a quarterback, that's why Roger Goodell's favorite fuck buddy was Tom Brady for so goddamn long.
Regardless, okay, it's also the owners association. The owners could totally step up and be like, look, we see our product is being damaged. We can go find alternatives, to protect our players. But they don't. All right? They don't.
They won't do anything until someone actually fucking dies on the field.
And then they'll
Mhm.
blame it on something else.
And then they'll blame it on something else.
Okay. So, Alex, which injury do you think hurt their team the most?
Now, Travis Kelsey, did he return to play after
He
he
did.
went down?
He came back from the locker room.
You can skip my pick for this one. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay.
Okay, but does anyone know if he's still iffy or how he was for the rest
They
of
did
that
say
game?
it was a low ankle sprain, but
Yeah.
that is a questionable injury, regardless.
Yeah. He
Especially
just
because
needs
they play
to
Thursday.
shake it off. Shake it off.
I don't know. He plays a tight end. It's gonna be harder because the way they pivot in their routes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
To
Just
play
gotta find
both
that next
sides,
man,
right?
you know.
Yeah. I mean, that next man up. They got a blank space, baby,
it's called,
and they'll write your name.
But yeah, who's their other notable receivers for KC?
Let's see. It's Rashid Rice. He's been stepping up a little bit. They got Tony. They got more. I mean, one of them just needs to step up. Pacheco is doing great. So.
Oh, but he's
Yeah.
at running back though. You cannot make them your primary target receiving.
That worked for San Diego when they had an LT.
You got Clyde Evans-Belair, or whatever his name is.
But Clyde. But Clyde. No, I think Clyde has been taken over by Pacheco.
Yeah,
I think
he has.
Pacheco is RB1
He
now.
can catch out of the back. He doesn't have to run. He can catch too.
All right, so Tyler went to the bathroom. He basically stepping on IR for this one. Means the injury that is hurting his team the most. And actually, I probably should have talked about this team during the panic mode, but Justin Jefferson going on IR basically gives me
It's over.
the impression that Vikings,
Going to Viking.
It's
your
over.
season is over. So let's give it up one time for the Vikings. Score!
Oh, still kept on losing.
Good
But yeah,
Kirk
it's over.
Cousins. How you like that?
Kirk, this is his last year, right? They don't
Yeah.
have to re-sign him after
Nope.
this.
Hope they do.
Caleb Williams.
Here's my
Yeah, there you
bold
go.
prediction. My bold prediction: Dak gets traded to the Vikings.
Huh.
Kirk Cousins becomes a free agent.
Are the
Cowboys
Vikings
sign
gonna give up their whole entire draft for Dak Prescott?
Oh God.
Oh God, Herschel Walker.
At this point, they're basically trading quarterbacks, but Kirk Cousins will be a free agent, and Dak will just be chump change. We just want to get rid of him.
I am glad we have smart people that understand what I was referencing. If you don't understand that the Herschel Walker trade,
Eesh.
so,
All right. So
all right. So now,
all right, boys. It's time to leave the hospital, and it's time to saddle up. It's time. Rev up them engines, boys. And unlike
vroom, vroom.
Broncos country, let's ride. It's time for our tankmen. These are our teams of the week that sucked more than Mia Khalifa.
Oh,
yep.
I know she's probably going to
Surprisingly, she's a
bash me on
Washington
Twitter,
fan.
but hey, whatever.
Play will have our back. Anyway, so Ben, number 5.
Coming in at number 5, we have. You see, I'm having a hard time wanting to play something here, but you know what?
There was so
At
much
number-
suck.
There's a hard thoughts coming in right now. Number 5 right now, we're going to go to the Broncos. Let's die.
Respectable. Yeah.
All right, Cobra's flashing the symbol of excellence. What is number 4?
Number 4, the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, they suck. Ooh.
Oh,
Free Kyler. Ooh, actually, how many years left does Kyler have on his deal?
he's probably going to get released this year.
This is his last year, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, his last out of
Ooh.
rookie contract.
That's why he's riding.
And-
That's why he's riding the pine.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
Dallas could trade for him. He's from there.
I mean, probably, but I mean, Dak's still, that's a cap number. Really going to like bend Dallas over if they get rid of him. Number 3.
Number 3, we're going to go with the Panthers.
All right. Number 2.
The Commanders.
Feels good, doesn't it?
feels good. It feels
Number
good.
1.
The Patriots.
I was going to add to Ben. The first path to understanding you have a problem is acceptance.
They need to accept it.
And
It's over.
Cobra,
it just needs something to change.
are you ready?
Am I?
I said, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Broncos country, let's ride. Number 5.
Broncos country, let's die.
All right, Broncos, number 5. Number 4.
Number 4.
The Vikings. Number 3.
Derp. Derpity derp derp derp.
All right,
New
he's
Jersey
playing.
Giants.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2. Carolina.
And number 1.
Commies! Commies!
All right. Alex, number 5.
Number 5, let's go with Boston.
The Patriots.
Oh, Celtics. Gotcha.
Bruins. Gotcha.
Oh,
The Red Sox. Ooh.
oh.
Oof.
Number 4.
That's agreed.
Number 4, Denver.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, NY Giants.
Number 2.
Number 2, the Bears.
All right, even after victory, they woof. Number 1.
Number 1, it has to be Charlotte, or it has to be Carolina.
Yep.
Has to be.
I mean, so I'm gonna say this. I was gonna say if you had left Carolina off of your top 5, all right.
I know.
I'd
It
have
would
been
be
like,
like,
What are you seeing? What are you smoking?
No,
And can
no.
you share with the rest of the class?
they played really well against the Detroit. All right, the first half, they held in with them. All right, but I was gonna say if he had kept Carolina off of his top 5 and had the Bears on there, that is just because the Bears own Carolina's first round suck.
oh yeah, they have 2 picks in the top
Yep.
top 2.
Yep, 2 in the
Dang.
suck.
Yep.
All right,
Thinking.
so so Cobra, I'm giving Tyler. Tyler, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Woo! All right. So, all right, I was gonna give him like the Tyler, and then just move on. Tyler, give me number 5.
Number 5, Denver Broncos.
The Broncos.
Broncos country, let's die.
Number 4.
Carolina.
Number 3.
Chicago.
Number 2.
New York Giants.
Number 1.
Green Bay Packers.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, the Green Bay Fudgebackers. All right.
All right.
So, with no offense to the LGBTQ community. So, Ricky, number 5.
Number 5 is the Denver Broncos.
Symbol of excellence. Number 4.
Number 4. This, not gonna lie, this is where things get a little bit harder. I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the New York Giants.
I put them on the top of the list. Honestly.
Silver medal. Number 2.
Number 2 is the Minnesota Vikings.
And for the golden toilet seat, number 1.
Hankman. All right. These guys need to turn away from Mac Jones and give it to the Zappa. The New England Patriots.
I think the Patriots are just playing because they're the Patriots.
They're just collecting a paycheck at this point, boys.
Yeah, they are jobbing along.
Oh, what was that? Talking about the boys. Oh, it's time, guys. It's time for you. Holla at your boy.
Presented by W Energy. Link in the Spotify description down below.
Yes,
Holla at your boy.
basically, these guys that are Holla at your boy candidates, more than likely, if you had them in your team, you won your fantasy league matchup. You probably won yourself some money. You absolutely gonna get that holla at your boy. So, Ben, who is your holla at your boy candidate of the week? And please let us refrain from putting the refs on here because I don't want to give any ref awards. Got it?
Got it. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Yep. He's like, I don't want to say it.
I want to say it, but I got it.
Yeah, who you got? Who's your boy? Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy. Let me just check some little stats here. I want to make sure I get this right. Because I am leaning one way. Ooh, look at that one. That one looks nice.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. I'm just checking.
Okay,
the
Google.
top
Nobody asked
scores
you. Okay, Google. Nobody asked.
All right, Google. Simmer your ass down, Google. All right. So, my holler at your boy is going to be. Where is he at? In my sleeper league, one of my guys has Jamar Chase, and he got 44.7 points. That's my holla at your boy.
Very nice. Nice. Holla at your boy. Jamar Chase. Cobra, who is your holla at your boy?
Well, since I can't obviously say the refs, or Roger Goodell, or Tottenham Field, Big Cock Rock.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking it against Dallas. Very, very nice. Alex, holla at your boy. Who you got?
Well, looking at the Dallas game, George Kittle.
Yeah.
Only 3 catches for 3 touchdowns. Very efficient.
George Kittle given the touch efficiency like he's Jerome Bettis.
Move, bitch.
All right. So,
Tyler.
So,
Raheem
like,
Mostert.
So, like, Zach Wilson for, Mama Kelsey. Holla at
I think he said Mostert.
I said Raheem Mostert.
All right. Raheem must start.
When you rush for over 200 yards in a game and 3 touchdowns, I kind of have to give it to you.
And finally, Ricky, who is you hollering at your boy at?
I said that this combo was going to work before the league started. It took them five weeks to get started, to get this guy running and cooking. DJ Moore, Man should have had 4 touchdowns, but
Oh yeah, he
they
got a hat
said,
trick too.
Yep, he got a hat trick against the Commanders. They could not stop him. They couldn't contain him. They could barely just stand in awe as he strode down for a 52-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Well, I mean, to be fair, again, if we were allowed, they were the MVPs because they're the only thing that could stop DJ Moore was the rest.
Yep, I mean,
So,
they did stop that
I had
touchdown.
my whole entire feeling against the whole entire game right there.
All right, so
I tried to warn you, Ben. I tried.
all right, so
Look,
let's console Ben a little
it's the
bit, and
referee.
basically let's put the past to bed.
They're there. They're there.
I'm gonna
They're
point out
there.
something
They're
that I
there.
noticed during that game. So I don't know if anybody else noticed during the game, but they had highlights, clear, evident highlights of Chase Young being held from trying to sack Justin Fields, and on both of those plays, they were big yardage plays.
A reminder: I'm blind. I'm deaf. I'm going to be a ref. And also, if a penalty wasn't called,
It was not there.
that's
It was-
it.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
And then
even
you have a
though we
blatant
might
no
see it
call
at
pass
home,
interference.
if the flag is not thrown, the flag does not count.
yeah. So I
Right
understand.
now-
I understand your grapes are sour, my friend. But dude,
I am not happy with the referee.
I'll see you guys in hell.
Pretty much.
you know,
I
again,
mean, we'll get
if we allowed them to be Holla your boy, they'd be a Holla boy player, and everyone would agree.
pretty
But
much.
we can't. So
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah. So again, we're gonna put the past to bed. We're gonna put week 5 to bed, and we're gonna
enter
wait.
week 6.
We're gonna enter week 6 hard. Basically, this is what's gonna happen on week 6. Thursday night football is really gonna give us a banger as the
Banger
Kansas
after
City
banger.
Chiefs. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to beat the Denver Broncos. I said that out loud. But yeah, the Kansas City, yes, that is a spoiler, not a prediction. Kansas City is favored by 10.5 in Arrowhead against the Denver Broncos. Basically, everybody knows from our prediction show and from last year how we do things with this game. I want you to tell me who's going to win. Will the spread be covered, which means will Kansas City win by 11 or not? And then give me a bold prediction. And remember, I want really bold because, I want it to be like the taste of bulletproof coffee, a very bold, wonderful taste.
Link
did
in the
actually buy-
description down below.
I did actually buy some. It's actually really good.
Did you use
All right.
our link?
Yes, I did.
Good man.
Baby
Holla at
Jesus.
your boy.
Good
If you
man.
get a subscription, we get $20 for it.
Yep. So Ben,
Yes, you got. Yes.
all right.
Give
Who's
me, you know them words, special words that are going to be on a shirt one of these days. Give me that bold.
My bold is the Chiefs are definitely going to win. My bold.
Are
let's
they
see,
covering the spread?
Oh, they're going to cover the spread. They're going to do more than spread. They're going to be spreading the Broncos' country let's ride butt cheeks.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
They're going to get it rough and hard. It's going to be a big black couch kind of scene going on.
Oh, hey. All right, so your
Hello.
bold prediction.
My bold prediction is that the Chiefs are going to be winning by so much by halftime that they're just
I'm
going to let Patrick Mahomes sit on the bench and bring in the backup.
Cobra, give me that bold.
Well, I'm definitely going to be bold with this, and you're probably thinking I'm going to be smoking that Denver grass. But let me say this: the Chiefs are winning, but the spread ain't getting covered. Well, that is the bold prediction right there.
Ooh.
Spreading the Chiefs.
The spread is not getting covered.
Okay.
The Broncos keep it within 10.5. There's your bold prediction.
Mm.
All right. Alex. Give me that bold.
So the not bold prediction is Chiefs win. However, the score line should be blowout. I'm thinking what 30-7.
You're talking about blowout. Blowout your ass.
I am. All right.
But yeah, expect a 3-score lead.
All right. 3 scores. I want a little bit bolder. Give me a little bit bolder.
Boulder, let's see.
Yeah, not Boulder like Colorado Boulder, where
Nah, that's on Saturdays. That's a different thing. So I would say, if can Pacheco get a hat trick, I would say maybe 2 on the ground, 1 in the air.
The Pacheco hat. All right. All right. So, Tyler, give me your bold prediction on Thursday Night Football.
For Thursday night, I see if Travis Kelce plays, I see he getting the hat trick.
All right, we have Kelsey hats, and I mean, just I think when we summoned the Holla at your boy, we summoned ourselves a Jamie. While Jamie appears, welcome on in,
Hey,
baby.
end of the podcast.
I mean, hey,
Well, I
yes,
mean, he can give us a recap of what he thinks.
I mean, hey, I mean, if he can hear us, he's gonna pull some Tebow time on us.
Oh gosh.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, all right, I can hear you. You are just in time to give me some of that bold. Thursday night, Kansas City versus Denver in Kansas City, 10.5 point spread. Give me that bold.
That bold is the new kid on the block, Jaleel McLaughlin, is going to run for 100 yards and get 2 touchdowns against the Kansas City defense.
Ooh. It's bold. All right, so again,
are we gonna shake it off?
I mean, well, I'm not even gonna go into Taylor Swift. That's you belong with me.
Just shake it off, Ricky.
Yeah, because I gotta shake it up.
We should do a poll. We should do a question on there and ask people how many times they're going to show Taylor Swift on TV.
Yeah, kind of a range there.
I was going to say, I say 10.5.
Actually, so my bold prediction is they will show Taylor Swift more times than the Denver Broncos score points.
Down, Ricky. Oh, bitch, that ain't bold enough.
That's not bold enough.
No, bitch, that ain't bold enough.
I think that's pretty bold.
Taylor Swift is only going to be there until halftime. Because the game is going to be totally over, and she gonna try and beat traffic.
I thought you were going to insinuate that Travis Kelce is going to last for a half.
There's going to be more beating than just beating after.
All right. So, So guys, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Basically, we all kind of had a consensus with our tankman, pretty much, that the Broncos, the Panthers, the Commanders, and the Patriots were.
And the Giants.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Giants were in 4 of 5. But yeah, those guys, they suck right now.
Stink.
Guys are lousy.
They're ripping up them tanks. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, some are affected by injury.
Affected by injury, some affected by the fact they still suck.
I mean, and the Browns suffered another defeat last week. They lost to the wonderful undefeated bye. Just absolutely. The bye stands, gives no fucks. Whoop that ass.
Exactly. I mean,
Ooh,
they still have the Sean Cosby. The Browns are still suffering from famous women respecter, the Sean Cosby not respecting enough.
But again, so basically, everybody, thank you guys so much for coming in, being part of the show. It's been a wonderful first third of the season with you guys. Definitely only see growing coming up. Ben, Cobra, thank you always for being there.
And thanks to our guests, Billy, Tyler, Alex, and Jamie. Thank you all for showing up.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh yes,
I mean,
always a pleasure to talk about the Texans.
just remembering last year when we barely could get anybody to show up,
and now here we are with 6.
And now we're just it's not even pumping the brakes. It's like we got crowded cars in the hype train, guys. We definitely want to do more for our fans and kind of, all of our wonderful loyal listeners, we'll just keep on growing, keep on keeping on. So I've been Ricky for Cobra and Ben. This has been the wonderful Hype Train. Holla at you, boy.
The Social Sports Pad Podcast.
Yep. And for all of us here, Jamie, Alex, Tyler, Billy, who am I missing? I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, Alex, Jamie, Tyler, and Billy.
And for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Alex, yep.
Wonderful part of all of our show. We probably panned to her about 25 times during this show.
The refs, they flew a flag because we forgot them.
I apologize about my rant on the Commanders.
Yeah, but I mean, but everybody, if we all want to wish you guys good night, good week, and always
a good season.
A good season.
Good season.
Go Texans.
Good season.
Very good season.
Very, very good. Johnny, Bully.